So how long have you been drumming for, Tinny?
I think I bought my first drum about 19
Mm.
and I just played around with it for years. And I really moved on when I got to live in a house that had no neighbours, so I practiced a lot. And that was it, really.
Didn't bother anyone?
No, to bother anyone. And
No.
then in 2019, I took it out there as a therapy. That's the short version of the story. The full story is I was about 19 years old and I went down Portobello Road Market. And as I'm going along the market, loving it, it was a sunny day, and I could hear drums in the distance. So I'm like, where's that coming from? So I came across them in a square in the middle of the market. And there was about 8 to 10 guys, Rasta guys sitting there, nice long hair, looking really groovy, just chilled, just drumming. It was nice. And we were all, quite a few people standing around, just sort of swaying with it. And all of a sudden, this woman comes out of the crowd and she goes up and she whispers to who was obviously the lead drummer. And he went, he pulled a bit of a funny face and he went, and he grabbed a drum and he gave it to her. And she looked rather sort of Latin American type, sort of, that's how she looked anyway, dark and beautiful. She sat down with the drum, she started drumming and she raised the bar. And all these guys who were sitting there like, they all sort of sat up, looked at each other, got right into it. And she literally had us raving in the street. And I was buzzing. And I looked at her, and I was 19 at the time. So when you're 19, you don't know what you want out of life. And I looked at her and I thought, I want that. I want to be able to drum like that. Anyway, I don't think I'll ever be able to drum like she did. But one thing I do know is she inspired me to drum, to go for it. And it took me years to get there. Like I said, you know, when I had no neighbours, I could practice. Well, practice makes perfect with everything. But the point being that now I inspire other people to drum. I know a lot of people have bought drums because they've been to one of my workshops or we've been hanging out in the park or whatever. So keep doing what you're doing. Do what you love, because we are all here to inspire each other. And there's so much more to say, but I'll leave it there. Mwah.